Williams-based Shagramas just off Casters Cove Restaurant was the venue for race day 3 of the National Powerboats Championships. And the boats in the S-Class, 60 mph and the 70 mph class were flying on the water as they competed in circuit and sprint races. President of the Trinidad and Tobago Powerboats Association, Jonathan Tadio, says the season has been building consistently from the 3 regattas held for 2024. Tadio says the goal of the TTPBA is to get interest back in the sport.
For 2024, we're trying to basically rebuild powerboat racing, get the spectators to come out there, get the sport exciting again. You can see the spec class has a lot of action in it, and that's kind of starting to draw the spectators out. We have this lovely venue here, Castles Cove, where people coming out, they could sit in the comfort of AC and see the entire course, which is a plus. So, it's just to continue building, get the spectators to come out there, put on some exciting racing, and make sure that we have a little fun after as well. And, just keep going forward little by little to get the sport back to where it used to be.
He adds the sport would be nothing without its fans. Hence the reason events like the Circuit Series are very important in this aspect.
Getting spectators outside here is one of our main goals. Apart from the racing, racers will race whether it is one person or not, but it's always more fun when you have spectators out there and the people coming out to see the boats. And I don't think a lot of people realize that by coming out to the event, how close they actually get to the sport and to the boats, and they can intermingle with the crews and so on and get a better idea as to what goes on in the racing, and if anybody's interested, how to get involved in the sport and so on.
While focus has been placed on growing the smaller classes in powerboats to increase participation in the sport.
The smallest class we have is the 50 mph boats, and they would have been here today if the ferry wasn't down. So that kind of caused some problems with logistics, because as most of those guys, they come from Tobago. So on our end, what we're also trying to do is to bring out some of those same size boats, engines and stuff like that, to introduce them from a Trinidad side into the sport.
And with the great race on the horizon, Tadio says preparation has already begun for race day on August 17th.
So we're working with THA, Tobago Tourism Agency, our sponsors, Carib, NLCB and so on. And every year we're trying to make the finish in Tobago even bigger and better. So last year we had a time. Tobago, they did a wonderful job with the stage. They provided food, everything. It was a really nice atmosphere. This year we want to do things a little bit bigger as well. So, we encourage, as always, we encourage people to come out. If you could make it to Tobago, make it to Tobago, because that's where the party will be after. As far as boats are concerned, we're hearing, rumors in the mill that some of the big boats are going to come back out again.
Now let's take a look at the results from the race day and the current national championship standings. Kent Fuentes, TTT Sports.